Area clunkers are working their way toward becoming scrap metal. Good evening, I'm Eric Franke.
And I'm Susan Simon. After a $2 billion federal infusion in the program today, cash for clunkers rolls on. And News 3's Jessica Arp tells us where the old cars are going and what it means, Jess, to area businesses.
Well, if you're driving away from a clunker in a brand new car, you're probably not thinking much about where it's headed. But the road ahead includes stops that mean plenty of work for area businesses. The service bay at Smart Motors is where technicians breathe life back into broken vehicles. Today, they're putting one out of its misery.
Very strange for us. Normally, we do fix vehicles. We fix engines. We don't disable engines.
Sodium silicate in the oil pan is what's rendering this engine useless. By order of the Cash for Clunker program.
Get a lot of fuel-efficient vehicles off the road, as well as a lot of vehicles that are unsafe. That's been a good part of the program too. Is some of them are kind of scary.
The next stop for the clunkers, Newville Salvage. They've been working their way through more than 100 clunkers that they have to drain and take apart for other parts, since the engines make up 60% of what they usually sell.
The engines that have been disabled with the sodium silicate product are not able to be reused. They are being recycled at the end point when they go to the processor and are shredded, but they are not being reused during this program.
They hope to sell the rest of it.
Well, this is a mirror. This is a headlight assembly. We have a radio assembly, a heater control.
And after that, the clunker heads for a processor, or maybe clunker heaven.
The automotive recycling industry is able to take these cars from the program and build up their inventory and offer these parts to be reused in an environmentally friendly way.
Now, salvage yards are allowed to sell drivetrain or transmission components of clunkers, but the problem is those parts can't be tested without a working engine. So many salvage yards are just avoiding it, and they're not making that money.
Well, it takes a lot of work to get rid of those cars. So what about the Newville lot? Are they losing money on the clunkers?
At this point, they tell me they don't think they'll lose money on it. But the American Auto Recyclers Association says some salvage yards could, if not only for their processing fees, but a glut in older auto parts on the market. They're getting a lot of the same cars in, and when they have 6 hoods, you know, you don't necessarily sell that many in a year.
Probably a lot of folks out there wondering what happened to their old cars.
There it goes.
Jessica Arp reporting. Jess, thanks.